Gets the back moving. To the air. It's Powers. Plucks it out of the air. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The RPO, fire complete to the left. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. In a competitive conference like the SEC, you just can't afford to start 0-1 if you want to chase a championship. Really important to get off to a good start.
No doubt, in the SEC, you've got to set the tone early. It's all about creating momentum out of the gate. Both of these teams had this game circled all offseason, David. They know what's riding on the line.
There's so much riding on the line. Who gets to Atlanta down the road, bragging rights, recruiting rights, all this stuff. Once you get in conference play, it means a lot every single week.
Here's the pressure. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down.
And that's the extra feel you get with this dude. I mean, unbelievable job dropping back to pass, but understanding third down, I can get it right now. I got a little bit of space right up the middle, pulls it down, runs it straight ahead, and goes and gets the big third down conversion.
Knocked down at the 24-yard line, but it's a big game. 15 yards on the play, and this offense is in business. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Temple. He's brought down just running hard in the red zone, and he'll be just a few inches short.
Talking to their coaches, they said, we are going to run the ball on the first drive of this game and really see if we can establish that line of scrimmage. You've seen that early so far, and after that explosive run, they've now set themselves up here in the red zone looking to score some points.
Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Going to the run, it's Temple. Got enough space, and he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs!
And they talked about it this week with us. They talked about wanting to start this football game fast. Nothing like taking the opening possession, using your script to your advantage, and then getting closer and exerting your physicality, running the football in, off to a hot start for this offense.
Their own end zone nipping at their heels as they start this drive from their own 2. Rides the back and leaves it. Strong run there to pick up 4 and get it out to the 7.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Fires to the tight end. Forced out of bounds right at the 20-yard line, and that's the kind of play that can really get a drive going.
Man, that is exactly what you want. That is perfect execution. Back near your own end zone, man. You want to get that ball out of your hand. You want to create some space, and don't flirt with that end zone at all. Ball gets out of quarterback's hand. Receiver makes the play. Great job understanding the situation.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 28. Looking for a man. It's Powers. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. They make the tackle, but he's got enough to give Georgia a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
Yeah, and you don't see very many quarterback hits on screens. You know, the offense wants to bluff real quick and make it look like pass, and the quarterback's supposed to pop up, look like pass, and quickly get rid of it. You could tell timing all right.
There he goes.
These quarterbacks are nightmares to play. Pretty good coverage on the outside, man-to-man. Nobody looking at the quarterback. He takes off. He doesn't look like a quarterback. Looks like a running back. Chews up yards, gets way down the field, and makes a big play for this offense.
They make the stop, and that will likely bring us to the end of the first quarter. Well, guys, it's Georgia holding the lead at the end of the quarter. Let's take a peek at the numbers so far. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. Back to pass. Looking to the big tight end. On target to the left. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
And man, if you were... Big plays down the field. That's how it's done. It starts up front with the offensive line, and he had so much time to go through his progressions and then go through it again, man. So much time in the pocket. He delivers the big play down the field. Kudos to that offensive line right there.
Really good surge that time by the offensive line. You saw all those bodies by the defense being pushed backwards. That opened up the crease for the ball carrier. He's able to get a really nice gain there, setting up second and inches.
They'll go right back to it. And he charges across the line. Touchdown, Bulldog!
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for him.
Here comes the Georgia offense, ready to go on the attack. On that last drive, defense had no idea what was happening. And the ball is out. Who's going to get it? The offense somehow fell on it, and they'll retain possession.
Great job by the defense, forcing the fumble, but a bad, unfortunate bounce, and the offense pounces back on it.
To the air, it's Powers. Under fire. Slides, avoids the hit. What a play to convert on second and long.
That is a crazy sequence of events, because if you're the defense, you're feeling yourself after getting that sack on first down. Now you've got them in second in California, thinking you're going to do it again, and you let him get out the gate. The speed shows up. He somehow is able to make people miss, use the speed, get to the sticks. That kills you as a defense.
Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on second and 4. He's got it on the right. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
Ooh, and that was close for the offense. They try to go wide receiver screen. They're counting on that receiver beating that defender. Wasn't able to make a miss that time, but if I'm on offense, I'm going back to that play later.
They'll try to run for it. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49.
Man, this offense continues to do such a great job on third down. One of the best in the country at it, and the reason why, they keep it manageable most of the time. Third and short, they can run the football, be physical, convert first downs. This offense has been so good on third downs.
Looking downfield on first down. Caught behind the line. It's Temple. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass, as it just never developed. And the Dogs with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They'll go to work in the air on second down. He's got him. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Nice job by the quarterback, pre-snap and post-snap. He knew the defense was going to be playing zone coverage, and there was no doubt in his mind where he was going with that football.
Going to try to get it himself.
And just having a guy that can continually make plays on the ground, it just opens up space for your running back, for your receivers, makes you defend the whole field, and it's not always big gains, but you've seen him today, man. It keeps the offense in positive situations with just little plays.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
Some defensive players just have a knack. I've played with guys throughout the course of my career that you can't coach it. It's not speed. It's not strength. It's literally, I know when to break on the football, how to go get it, and how to pull it in. It's just a knack.
They take over late and they have enough time to put together a drive. Back to pass, it's Powers. Quickly to the tight end.
It must be nice for this quarterback knowing he's got this type of athlete playing the tight end position. He can work the middle of the field for him. He's a guy who can stretch it vertically as well, but this is a guy the QB will look for early and often in this game.
And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the second down misfire. He's got his man. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. Timeout taken here by the Aggies. That'll be their first. They'll start this drive going to the air. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. And he tried to take the top off with the first play of the drive and got nothing to show for it. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Trying to make magic with his feet. He's brought down, but not before he turned that into a positive play and picked up a few on the run. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
From our gorgeous Orlando studio.
Ready to get things going here in the second half as Georgia about to kick it away. On the move from inside his 5. And the returner will be brought. The Bulldogs offense is on the field, ready to get this drive cranked up. Wants to throw on first down. Fires left. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27. And the Bulldogs come to the line after the big connection and going back to work. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. The Bulldogs have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there.
Basic run plays. I don't need a bunch of complicated stuff sometimes. I just need to get the first down and get the sticks moving.
Pulls and fires it complete to the right. Could not make his way to the corner. And guys, that completion might have helped the old confidence, but it didn't help the down and distance. 2nd and 10 here. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
And the missed connection on 3rd down.
Third.
That pass is incomplete.
Tell you what, that was a lightning-fast decision. You could tell he knew what he wanted to do right away, makes the decision, but maybe his footwork wasn't a little bit good, and the pass wasn't where he wanted to put that thing. I know that.
Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Now on the counter. Follows followed that blocking and got 5 out to the 26.
And we talked about this guy coming into the game, man. He's a dude. Like, he's a guy that they're going to feature, they're going to give the football to. He's so good with the ball in his hands, so why would you not hand it to him as much as possible? They're doing it early, and he's getting some chunk yardage. This defense, they knew about him, but now they're finding out.
Off play action on first down. Immediately fires to the middle.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly.
And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
Well, that inside linebacker is a freak of nature for multiple reasons, and it's hard for a lot of these smaller running backs to have to pick him up in pass pro, not just because of his speed, but he's also big and strong.
Makes the grab. This offense has a little room and a fresh set of downs at the 23. The Dogs will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking to pass. It's Powers. Fires to the middle. Georgia likely to kick it deep to get things started. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Now here's Reed. Right on the money. Picked up maybe 3 on the play at 2nd and 7. They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. Throwing Reed. Finds a soft spot in the middle. And they pick. So the Georgia Bulldogs offense will come out to go on the attack for the first time. Looking to throw, it's Powers. Pocket breaking down. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense. And the Dogs with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Off the play fake. He spins that thing down the middle. Makes the grab deep. Ripping off a huge chunk of yardage, and he's got. Just outside the 10 of the 11.
And how about the big strike down the field? I love when offenses take shots down the field, try to make big plays. Now they're set up in the red zone.
And he rolls into the
defense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got...
Here comes the Bulldog offense out to start the drive. We got a tight one early, and they go back on the attack, holding a 7-6 lead. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it.
It doesn't matter who it is, receivers, in this case, a tight end. You get open, you sometimes start to look at that green space in front of you, and you just take your eye off the football, lose your...
It's a fumble! Defense grabs the football, and there he goes! He's brought down. A short return, but the defense comes out. They'll get this drive started from the 29. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Working that left side. The Dogs have had a long history of scrappy and efficient quarterbacks. Add a little star power to it, and you've got something working.
You definitely get a little extra something. We see it all across college football. You find that dude at the quarterback spot that takes you from good to great, and you've seen that with Georgia over the last several seasons.
Not many play calls a coach likes better than this. 2nd and 1 after getting 9. The pull and throw off the RPO. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. They'll have to hurry if they want to get another play off before the quarter ends. They're testing the right side here. They throw it in reverse as that's the final play here in the first period. First quarter in the books. Let's see what kind of numbers these two wide receivers are putting up. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. Looking to throw, it's Powers. Spits it out to the back. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down.
Love the physicality of this secondary on defense. That defender got to the football, was able to separate the receiver from the ball, and did it legally. Beautiful job.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws for the tight end. Another incompletion on 3rd down. Running inside. It's Temple. Running hard and getting 6 yards out to the 26.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
They think there's room to run to the right here. Knocked down at the 31 after a gain of 5. And the Dogs hunkering down to pick up a 1st down on the ground.
Yeah, and you can hear the sound of Larry Munson. Run the dang ball. That's what they've always built this program on, is running the football, physical running backs. That's what Georgia does.
He'll be stopped at the 41, but give him 10 on that play. Georgia ready to dial it up on another 1st down. Wants to throw it again. He hurls one deep down the left side. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive... right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in.
Oh my gosh, how do you drop that throw? My guy is wide open. That had 6 written all over it.
And back to the air on 2nd down. Knocked down after a pickup of maybe 2, and man, that pursuit, they had their hair on fire.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
That pass not close as he got drilled trying. Back to throw, it's Powers. Unloads to the wideout. Oh, did he find a hole in the defense? They got him free for a big gainer to the 43. That last play is the kind of thing the offense can really build some momentum on, and now they've got it 1st and 10 outside the 40. Down to 2 minutes to play. We'll take the timeout. They'll talk it over, a chance to tie or even take the lead before the break. Now on 1st down from the 43-yard line. Wants to throw it again, and why not? It's complete. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Short pickup of 4 on 1st down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. He'll try to do it himself. Slides to the ground. He got away and picked up the 1st down on a 2nd and long. Moving closer to the red zone. It's at the 27 on 1st down. Keeps it on the bootleg. Scrambling away. Fires on the move. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Motion from the wideout. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Bring in the heat. Nowhere close on that one as he... Drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. He slides and gets the 1st down. What a weapon to have a guy who can move the chains for you by any means necessary. It's 1st and 10 from the 13. Now the play fake. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
Nice job by the quarterback trying to buy time and scrambling to the right, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
It's a draw. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldog. And they take it in for 6 more points. The 42-yard field goal that was no good gives them the ball back at the 25-yard line. Throws to the tight end. And he drops it. Just took his eye off. At the last minute.
Well, they're trying to get the big fella the football in the passing game, but they haven't been able to do that yet. He is a really nice target with his size and his athleticism, but him and the QB, they just don't seem to be on the same page right now.
Give to the back. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
What a great play by the linebacker. You talk about filling a hole. Defensive line does their jobs. He comes in the hole and says, sit down, sir.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. And now this offense will try to overcome that second down incompletion. Motion from the back. To the air, it's Powers. They get to him as he throws. Tight end finds a soft spot.
Well, after watching the other offense go down the field and score a touchdown, you know this guy's trying to lead his offense to do the exact same thing. That was a big third down. I know there's a lot of football left to play, but you're trying to establish confidence as early as possible. That last throw is really going to help out your team.
So it's not just a strong running game. The Dogs can be dangerous with those weapons up top.
And I think when you've seen Georgia really dominate in college football over the last several years, it's because they've been more aggressive, more willing to throw the football early downs, trust their quarterback, not just the ground game.
And the Bulldogs can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Couldn't really get started there. Pick up of 1 to the 35.
And these RPOs always put the defense in a bind. But listen, you give up the run, they get a short little gain, no harm, no foul.
A quick completion to the left, looking for the first down. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15. The Bulldogs go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Looking to pass inside the red zone. And into the end zone. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down.
Man, that's so frustrating. It happens so fast. He just pulls it down. It looks like pass. He pulls it down, and he's gone. Just like that, chewing up yards. So much speed, so hard to stop.
Touchdown, Bulldogs! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
And I think this is really the separators in good offense and great offense. Can you throw the football inside the 5-yard line with the tight windows? He can. Nice strike, nice catch, nice execution.
We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. They evened things up the last time they had him. The defense, here's a little room there. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. Georgia hunkers down in the red zone. The give on the counter. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Quick completion to the right. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. After the completion, we see there is a man down, and the clock will stop to check on him. Georgia heads to the line with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Offside. And this is what's going to drive coaches crazy. It's mental errors, right? It doesn't take any talent or lack of talent to have that penalty. You just got to watch the ball, and when it's snapped, get after the quarterback.
From the gun, running back on the move. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Georgia!
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
First snap of this drive comes from the 32. To the air, it's Powers. Oh, they're after him. Breaks into the open. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits. 2nd down coming up. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Snagged out of the air. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
Now, you've seen the evolution of these slot receivers. They're just matchup nightmares. They're hard to get your hand on. A lot of times, they're off the football. You can't jam them. These guys are so productive, and offenses really feature their best players most time in those slot positions.
Even if they don't convert, picking up a few would give them a decision to make on fourth down. It's 3rd and long from the 45. Trying to escape and get it himself. Quarterback slides, and that is a punch to the gut to any defense to let a quarterback get out and move the sticks there. Georgia going back to work with another first down. On target. They make the stop right at the 30-yard line, but it's a 10-yard pickup and a first down. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Hit as he throws. What a job to lay out and make the catch. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. They've got a first down here to open the period. They'll move the wide receiver. From the red zone, looking for a space. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Dropping back, it's Powers. And he can't connect on the throw. It's incomplete.
And that's a really good job by this defense. Complete defensive effort. When the back end makes the quarterback hold the football a little longer than he wants to, and then the pass rush gets home, hits him, and forces the incompletion.
Headed to the end zone, and he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Dogs!
Well, they've been calling his number, running the ball a lot on this drive, Dave. That's an outstanding run right there, but whether it's designed or whether it's off script scrambling around, this defense can't find a way to...
And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. What a good mix of plays, keeping that defense off balance last time, David.
And Reese, they don't know if it's run or if it's pass. They got them right where they want. This defense doesn't know how to react from getting punched in the mouth on that last drive.
So in this next drive, David, I think you keep running the football because that sets up the play action, it sets up the RPO game, and then you keep this defense guessing.
And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. Pressure coming. He's got it. Turns it on in midfield. A big play. Gets it into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 44. Georgia coming out with a fresh set of downs. Motion from the wide receiver. Looking to throw on first down. He's going to run it. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide.
The number one key for this defense coming into this game was finding a way to stop this quarterback from running the football. And guys, they have not done a good job of that early in this game. He has been able to get out of the pocket, whether it's been designed runs or scrambles like on what we just saw. The defense has got to start changing it up. They need to spy him more, I think, moving forward.
The Dogs back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. The give on the counter. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
And I think a lot of times when offenses run these counters, you're going to fake one way, right? Pull guys the other direction. If you can get some penetration really quickly, get behind those pullers, you got a chance to get in the backfield, just like right there, and create a TFO.
Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. Defense getting stingier in their own end of the field. It's 3rd and long from the 28. Back to pass, it's Powers. He's going to take off. Got enough to move the sticks. First down from the 17.
Really nice awareness that time by the quarterback. He knew exactly where he needed to get to pick up the first down. He's scrambling on that play, and there are a lot of guys out there that would slide, that would try to run it.
And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. Now facing some adversity on this drive after the loss of 4. It's 2nd and 14. Back to pass. Fires to the middle. Finds a tight end. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the... Down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. And the Dogs, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. They'll run it on 1st and goal. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. Clock stops momentarily as there is an injured Bulldog on the play. They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. Looking to fire. On the move, past the line. Touchdown, Bulldog! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Effective offense. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the 1st half. Trying to start the drive with a pass. He'll pull it down.
These guys aren't human anymore. I mean, they got to survey the field, throw the football, make deep passes, and then guess what else? They pull the ball down, take off, and make big chunks of plays on the ground. It's just impossible to be on defense nowadays.
He'll pull it down and run. It'll be a gain of 6, sets up 2nd and 4. The Bulldogs using their 1st timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. And the Bulldogs can really attack on this 2nd and short. Back to throw, it's Powers. Finds the tight end. And they'll pick up the 1st down and mark it at the 47. They'll try to snap it quickly. To the air on 1st down. Under fire. Hits the slide, got the 1st down with his feet. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. He'll start this drive firing. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Quickly complete. He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. It's 3rd down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. Keeps it on the bootleg, looking to throw. And the defense makes a play, and they... Run inside. It's Temple. Finds enough room to get 3 out to the 34. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Back to pass. He's got the back in the middle. And they'll stop him just short of the 1st down, just inches away from moving the sticks.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. And a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting them the football, letting them get some positive yards.
Off the RPO, fire right, trying to convert. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. Georgia ready to dial it up on another 1st down. Makes the catch. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. He'll take a shot. Through his hands and incomplete. He normally makes that catch every time. It's 2nd down.
That play had 6 written all over it. but he drops it in the end zone. Bad break for the offense.
Keeps it on the option. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. That appears to be their junior starting wide receiver, someone they obviously do not want to lose. Holly Rowe will keep us up to date on his situation. Oh, what a move. And that'll not only be a first down, it'll be first and goal from the 7.
And just went with something very easy, very reliable. Flip it forward, let your receiver do the rest. I only got to get a few yards. Nice job, nice execution. First down.
Here's a heat. And this one drops incomplete, but I think the defense jumped offside.
Yeah, and you see some people get upset with offsides in the defense. I call it the cost of doing business. It's just part of being great off the football. Sometimes you'll guess, and sometimes you'll be wrong. The first one is always on.
And it'll be intercepted in the end zone.
And what a great job by the defense that time. Cover one, man coverage. And did you see how everybody was impressed? When you press receivers, you disrupt their timing. You get your hands on them at the line of scrimmage. You jam them. And it completely disrupts the quarterback and his thought process. And that time, that was a big reason that ball got INT'd.
Looking downfield, it's Powers. Gets it to him on the screen. And the screen goes nowhere. They stop him for no gain on the play. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Second down, he'll throw it. It's caught. And there might have been trouble if they hadn't gotten to him immediately. 3rd and 6 yards to go. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh,